Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
What's poppin'? We here. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the pod. It's a show with three friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood, having weekly conversations that you can join in on. And as always, I'm 1/3 of the pod. I'm your boy Ted, and I'm along with.
What's happening, man? It's your boy Face in the place. Yeah, it's me.
And we missing 1/3 of the pod this week. Your boy Padawan is having he's not sick, but he's having a week, one of them weeks where he just kind of needed time. So, at this podcast, we always about like self-care, mental health, like just making sure that you're good before you do the rest of the shit. Because if you ain't good, the rest of your shit gonna be shit anyway. So my boy is just taking a week off because he can't. He got PTO. He got podcast PTO. So he put in his time. He'll be back next week. Stronger and better than ever. But we love you, Pat. We got you back. Let us know if you need us as always. And yeah, man, we'll be checking on you throughout the week, offline, obviously. But we up in this bitch, boy. You got the and then so if y'all don't know, there's this inside joke that me and Face have. So within the partners, you got the overarching buddies, and the buddies is pretty much a bunch of different like friend groups that all hang together that make up a nucleus of 5, but it's really like 17 friend groups within that 5 people because each person had their own little branch outs of people that they hung with. That might not have been like the best friend of the person that was next to him, but they're part of the branch because it's all crossover at this point. Just a bunch of niggas that hang together that's all like of the similar ilk, if you will. But yeah, man. So me and Face, we kind of originated the whole thing. Like we are the connecting. Like if you were to see a tree, I'd be like root 1, he'd be like root 2, and then off of that branch is all of the other friend groups, people we've hung with outside of during high school, after high school. Like there's a whole branching of overlapping branches that all comes from like me and him actually being friends. So like, yeah, it's kind of weird that way. But anyway, I was going somewhere with this. I really was, but I don't know where I was going.
Inside joke.
Yeah, okay, inside joke. All right, so it's like that. It's the and then there was 2 crew. So it used to be all these situations, right? Like it'll be me, Faith, and then like a group of other niggas that we was cool with. You know what I'm saying? Here, there, everywhere. Everybody be chilling. But it would always come this moment in the evening where it'll be like, all right, everybody else to kind of start doing some shit, and we got to decide what we doing for the night. And usually me and him was like on some shit that had nothing to do with them. We going over here. And then we go do our thing. And it was always like, and then there was 2. It would always be a big group of niggas, and then it'd just be me and Face with some type of great situation that we got to figure out as a partnership. And then we would figure the great situation out, and then the great situation would occur. But it was always like, where everybody go? Like, y'all don't want no. And then there was 2.
Yep.
You want, yeah.
Damn right.
Then
And then there were.
yeah. But when you get this particular grouping, it's always gonna be a little off because like out of everybody, we probably the most diametrically opposed, yet the most alike out of everybody at the same. So, like we disagree on hella shit, but we also agree on hella shit. So it's like you never really know at the start of a conversation what we're gonna get to. But at points I made, y'all gonna be edified because of it. But just know that we never know exactly where things will go with his men in the bro.
Mhm.
What up, last call? What up?
Hey, what
But yeah,
happening?
yeah. But how you doing this week, baby? I say
Man, I
all
can't.
the shit that I just said to get to that. What? How you doing?
Man, I can't complain, man. Like it's been an okay week. Work's been exciting. A lot of shit going on at work. So that's that part. Home life been cool. Kids cool. Um, yeah, all around a good week. I can say. I mean, really no complaints. Yeah. How about you, bro?
Uh, I have no You know how you look for something like sometimes shit be like, all right, good week. What can I complain about? I don't got that. This week. Like it's just a good week. I have no
Cool.
have no like overwhelming highs. I have no overwhelming lows. It was kind of like one of the weeks where it's like, oh, that was my favorite.
When old man weeks.
Yeah, like everything just went well. You know what I mean, I was able to do that I wanted.
I'm glad you agreed to that, you old man.
Oh, I'm fully embracing, hoping that this shit right here will become all great. I'm, I'm fulfilled in life. I done did everything that I had envisioned when I was 16, 17. It will be done. I done done the 2 car garage. I done done the 2 cars. I done done the more than 2 cars. I done done the kid. I done had a marriage before. I've been I've traveled. I've been to the places I wanted to go. Yeah, I think all I need is the great now. We in there.
I feel you, bro.
Man,
The great for the wheel. Get the great for the wheel. That's it.
super salty. You feel
You done traveled the world, did your diddling,
hey man,
came back, now you need your grades.
hey man, some of it ain't had to do with Dylan. It's Dylan and the wife. Some of it. Most of them could. But I won't let
Damn right.
JoJo got here for free.
Shit.
That was
Oh no.
the different concert. And then, oh,
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
my cup matched the banner. I like it.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, man,
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit. Coordination. Give me more coordination on.
to the show, man, like this partnership is kind of just built off of like manhood principles and everybody's different understandings of manhood kind of lining up in ways that made it so that like to this day you got like again over 70 groups out of this one group and they all are cool with each other to this day. Like we don't have them stories of like, oh well, this one was no, we all cool to this day. Like if we was to have a reunion tomorrow, everybody would be kicking the same way
Mm-hmm.
when we first all kind of brought in everything. So like it's a dope connection and when we talk about manhood, I think one of the things we gotta talk about is defending yourself. What up, Rock? And this week, a lot of people had to defend themselves. We saw Busta Rhymes kind of get into an altercation at an event. He had to put the old man, that I don't know what you call it, but you know how like all old men got this grip where they grip you. It ain't really a choke, it's
Oh, old man stuff.
a chest. One of them chest moves like this, where you just grab a thing by the chest. And just, let me pin you real quick. Hey, you
Mm-hmm.
feel that, right?
Oh yeah.
That can
Very
ball
familiar.
and go ugly. So like I don't know, I call it the reminder hand. Like if you forgot, bitch, I've been doing this for
Let me
7
remind you real quick.
like you
Let me remind you real quick, young man.
yeah, the young man hand. Like just you forgot. This grown man. This ain't what you thought it was.
This grown man business right here, young man. Grown man business.
That right there, a lot of people in the game had to do that this week. But what the biggest one was probably the Cam Newton fight. Did you see the Cam Newton? I don't know where face went, but I asked him did he see the Cam Newton fight. Did you see the Cam Newton fight?
Yeah, I seen bits and pieces of that joke.
Okay. So what I wanted, so it's a lot to talk about there. But what I wanted to really bring, okay, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Don't nobody else run up on Cam, all right?
Don't
Because
do
for
it.
a goddamn bippity boppity boo pat, and, and that shit don't move the entire fight. Yet he's holding one man under one arm, like, put you up under the wing, sir. Put you up under the wing right here. Come on, lay right here. Put your head in this bosom. And then he hit him with the grandma arm, like, come on up in this bosom. He told him come in the bosom, son. He told him come up in the bosom, yo. He just gripped him up like, got you. Hey, sir, you come in here. Let me swing you about. Let me just like my head, just like a helicopter. Oh my sweet Jesus, man! The way he was slinging this grown ass man, it was, that's the most disrespectful. All right, look here. I would have rather him clobber them, like beat them with his fist, like beat than to see a grown ass man get slung about. Kettlebell that thing. I've never seen such a such an ass whooping. So okay, explain it. I got you. Okay, so this is what it is. Cam, one of the largest black quarterbacks of any ilk, one of the largest one of them that we've ever seen. This nigga is all of 265, solid muscle. Like, yeah, I still work out every day. I just don't play 14 mode. Like, and this nigga,
I think people forget that.
and you run up on him to talk shit of any kind. Like, if you talking shit about the sport, cool, I get that. I've been a coach. I understand that. It's almost like a code. Like, we cool. We gonna talk this shit. Whoever win. We, you know what I mean. But we gonna talk this shit while we playing. So I ain't even mad at that part. But to run up on him on some like, yeah, fuck this football. I want to fight you, nigga. All right,
And a smart move.
all
Not
right.
a smart move.
Like even Bruce Lee knew not like to just run up on Kareem. He ran up on Kareem because he had to, not because he just was like, I just would really love to fight a 7'6" nigga today. That would be amazing. Like no, like he was it was
Hell no.
have to go. Well, this is what I have to do. You don't just be running up on 6'7". Like these are the top 10%. Like all right, it's one thing to have hands. You might can beat the shit out of this nigga with that 6 foot, but who wants to go through that fight that it's gonna take to beat the shit out of? Like you don't just knock niggas out that size unless you that size. Like and the average nigga ain't that size. These two niggas that ran
No.
up was getting flanked about by his lock. It's like a helicopter. I man, man. All right. So that's the funny shit. But what I really want to talk about from it is why
That
is
shit is
it that it's always our people that we see in these situations, and why is it that our people don't appreciate the people that look like us, smell like us, feel like us, talk like us, walk like us? They are our energy, our essence, and another person. Why is it that we always go against that? We'll
I
run
feel
scammers or something, but the nigga that's like actually like, you know what, I'm coming back on some genuine shit here. Let's have this for our kids. Yeah, we can talk shit back and forth, but like it ain't that. It's just sport. Now you want to run up on him. Like, why is it always them guys that get people running up on them, want to fight them, want to talk shit about their personal life? Like they take it past sport, take it past whatever the good thing you're doing for the hood is. But then these ain't shit niggas get love and praise. Let's give them money. But this dude that's doing this shit off the muscle, fuck you. I want to fight you. What?
because motherfuckers take kindness for weakness these days.
I
When
whoop
you
your
trying to get back and trying to do positive, and people see that shit as weak, and people look at Cam and how he dressed and think he a weirdo. So what? He dressed funny. That don't mean he won't put foot to ass.
I mean,
That don't mean he won't ragdoll your ass.
he don't mind
Don't
spanking.
take don't take this man's demeanor and soft spokenness for I won't whoop your ass if I have to.
Yo, the swinging about this. Can we, the way he was swinging this, yo, like he slung this nigga like he was a mere peasant. Like,
Like I think people forget. Like he was a professional football player. You feel me? Like
carried the whole
he
team.
he don't have to be the most street, most hard, whatever people want to the term people want to use these days. He just got to know how to use his size to his advantage, and that's what he knows how to do. Our people suffer from the biggest crab in the barrel mentality I've ever seen or ever come in contact with. Regardless if you famous or you middle management, it's always gonna be somebody talking about you for no reason or trying to do something to hate or be your downfall or benefit from something happening to you. It's always something when it's one person either trying to make a betterment of a situation, trying to better himself in a situation, trying to help his people in a situation, or just trying to be an all-out good person in a situation. It's always somebody on the other side to contribute to negativity. They say, and sometimes you need negativity to make the positive look better, but damn, why does it always have to be us contributing negativity to ourselves? Like I can't always blame the media for seeing it because damn, it's so much of it. How
I
can I not see it? I have to be blind not to see it.
We don't like us, bro.
Like at some point,
That shit.
what's
But
been taught to at some point, the mentality has been given to us and taught to us and driven to us for generations. Like damn, what generation is going to break the the generational curses? What generation is going to change and actually have a unified somewhat people that we can actually have the things and the issues that bother all of us or affect all of us. We can actually have a unified agenda and get some shit done. Because the way shit going on now, that shit fucking never happen. You can't even have one person get ahead in anything without five more people just look just like them trying to bring them back down.
I have no argument there, bro. I think
Shit
that's
crazy.
it's like if you want to understand how to like fix us, that's the first place to start. For one, not uplift the shit that is not of our best interest. Whether that be false prophets, whether that be media people that we're steering our children away from, whether that be foods, like whatever it is, like let's start there, and then let's also look at like, all right, now you got somebody that you can follow that's actually you see the evidence of their work, they're doing the right thing, things are going well because of their actions in the spaces around them, and they seem to have a good motive. Let's follow that and boost that up. But what happens is we'll boost up everybody in the community that ain't doing shit for us. And then the people that will do something for us, we'll either shun them or ignore them, or we'll find a way to like bring them down because how dare they actually have some good morals. We don't.
Motherfuckers.
We be tripping. Like I hate
Instead
to
of
say
seeing the strength in
I love us, but
ooh boy.
tripping. We be tripping on some wild shit. Like we definitely be kind of quick to tear down. And when I say we, I'm including myself in that. So I don't want nobody to think that I'm like holding myself as like a third party or outside of this situation. No, I'm including myself in the we. We be tripping. Like we be on some dumb shit a lot of times. We have ego and hubris and other, and shame and guilt and all these other things that we deal with as black people that cause us to kind of be defensive to even each other, which is probably not the best move. But we done. We gotta do better than this, man. The man be trying to do something good in the hood, and I work in some of the hoods that he has affected, and I know that like there's no negative space that he's trying to bring to that area. Don't lose a resource that we got just because we want to be, competitive about our glory days on somebody who already made it. If nothing else, we need to be figuring out what they do to make it, and then trying to replicate that so we can also make it ourselves. That's the uh,
Shit is,
so yeah,
you
so that
know,
the next,
shit is frustrating.
it's not the same, but it does cause a nigga to reflect and like kind of look back on like, all right, Cam made a mistake because he allowed these dudes to get him out of his character and him engage in the physical shit with them too. Because as much as they was trying to hit, he was slaying. It was like pause, but damn, my bad, my bad. Uh, it, he he was throwing these people around by their hair in, in a fashion of this man. He was doing this
Too
and
funny to me.
up on the head. He was on this number. You know what I mean? So whatever you call that, he was doing that to these. And I feel like we don't get there if we get to a point where we not at. If you're gonna be rich, you gotta understand people are gonna take heavy
Mhm.
down for the game. You gotta know that. And I would have thought that Cam would have been mature enough, especially after being in so many situations he's never been in of the same type of ilk where he could have left where he did. I would think if I knew they don't really want to fight. That's why they get slung around like ragdoll. Like like you don't really have some fight in you and get slung around like that at the same time. You might lose, but it's gonna be like a competitive nature to that fight when you really want to fight. When you don't really want to fight, that's when you see this chicken wing, white.
Chicken wing and swing. Chicken wing and swing.
It was so,
You
like,
a damn fool.
all right, so I think I actually got the wrong
You a damn fool.
armpit right here and like a headlock, right? It's like a side. Side. Yo, yo, bro.
Mm, yeah. A damn fool.
yo, the way he grabbed him, it was
Yeah.
like you saw this, and these little face, and then the next, like, whoop, ha, ha, ha. He was rubbing that nigga on,
When keeping it real goes wrong.
rubbing that nigga on the fence like it was dry rub on barbecue, bro. It was like, let me shake you on this real quick. This nigga had this move. His ass,
Mm-mm.
where we go? I got your back, bro.
Motherfucker, damn thing, well, it get crazy and get real. And people blur reality with what they see on TV.
Oh, shit,
TV ain't reality.
man. The way he grabbed him.
Mm-mm.
Yo, because you see, because like afterwards you see the video of the dude that was trash, and you hear the testimony. You like, oh yeah, he done beat all in the end. Because we just wanted to be positive that day. We so sorry that we had to act like this. We apologize to the community. Yeah, apologize. Told all these little kids that you was the nigga, and the nigga that got drug upside this damn.
Mm-hmm.
You, you,
Mm-hmm. All up and down the field.
yo, the way
Make them look silly as shit.
yo, that's the worst way to get beat up right there, bro.
In front of a bunch of damn kids.
Punch me. Don't treat me like a kid. Don't be just swinging for shit like, like I ain't nothing to you, man. Like, come on, square up with me, nigga. Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like
One thing you can't do is get beat up like a kid in front of a kid.
Woo! Yo, you can't come back to practice telling me shit, sir. Hey, coach, I don't believe your blocking strategy gonna work, man. I see the way you just got beat up. I don't believe your leverage. You know nothing about leverage because you the way you were swung around, you were just swung about. Yo, can you even imagine somebody saying like, think about this, how this sounds as a man? This nigga swang me about.
Mm-mm.
This
Hell
nigga
no.
swang me about. yo, yo, to get beat up like that
Mm-mm.
first, like
Mm-mm.
somebody, man, this nigga was. Like, this nigga hit me with a left to the ribs, you know what I mean? He got up in the solar plexus. They think I know he hit me with a liver shot. It was over, you know what I mean? I was swinging back though. You can't say nothing to being swung about, but I was swung about. He grabbed me by the hair. He grabbed me about the hair and swung me about.
Yeah. Ain't much you can say. Swing me about, eh? I mean, hey,
And I know I got my
I walked up and got done up.
locked out is in full effect, but I'm just saying, like you can't swing me about. Not as a man. As a woman, like that shit makes sense. Women got long hair and shit. Like you grab a woman, like that's technically a lot of times women when they about to lose, they start grabbing the hair. So your girl come home and be like, "Hey man, this lady grabbed my hair and was swinging me." You see that because that's but as a man, you can't tell nobody you was in a fight and you lost. What that nigga do to you? That nigga grabbed me by the hair and swung me up.
It swang me about.
Oh, you got
Can't
swung
tell your people that shit.
about, huh? You got swung about. That's what happened.
They'll never let you live that shit down. Call your ass helicopter from that on.
Wing neither. That nigga had the other nigga in the chicken wing like, come here.
Every time you run around,
Put your
every
head
time
right
you run around, they making helicopter sounds and shit.
here.
Can't swing me about.
Head on my pillow. Come on, baby. Put your head right here, son. Son, you my son for the future. Let me see your other brother. Yeah.
Mm,
Yo,
swing me a fucking about.
the other nigga in the chicken wing. That's
How
funny.
can you call your man, call yourself a man?
Hey
How
man,
can you call yourself a man and say that shit?
started with a 6'7", 270 pound dude. And you every bit of 5'11" on your best day. Sir,
Shit don't make no sense.
see this nigga at Auburn when he put an entire team on his back. You think he couldn't carry y'all two little niggas?
Don't make, like I said, don't make no sense to me.
This nigga ran an offense to the Super Bowl. Your little bodies are not a threat. Stop it, sir. I know he got.
Didn't make no sense.
I think it's the fashion. I think people be like, oh, because he dressed this way. That nigga, he ain't gonna.
It
Nigga, that's
gotta be. That's the only thing I can think. It has to be. It
it's
has to be.
what it is. Like, nigga's huge. Come here. You.
Mm-mm.
That should have.
That's that's the only thing I can think. It has to be the clothes, man. People
I've
look
had
at him and think, "Oh, you're weird. I can run up on you." No, you can try it.
here. Nothing that's happened this year that I have on my bingo card. I didn't see none of this coming. but it's happening, and it's weird as fuck. You understand me? It's weird as
Oh
fuck.
yes, indeed.
I'm worried. What the fuck is happening? We got
Mm,
shit is like Odysseus and them. This shit is like the Odyssey. We got Cyclops grabbing it
Iliad,
with his hat. Not
Iliad and the Odyssey.
we got we got weird sodomy going on with TD Jakes and them. We got like this is the Greek.
Mm, that's the crazy shit.
Happened this week. But in thinking about these manhoods, you know, um, so we've lived a life. We've done a lot. We talk about it a lot on here. Like
Yeah, right.
we probably have done more than the average person at our age has done.
Of course.
Just like, yeah, it's been some wild situations. Like the tip of the iceberg is what we've probably gotten to share on this podcast. But yeah, um, but what have you learned about life and yourself from past breakups? I feel like the one thing we don't probably talk about as much, like it comes up in story time sometimes, a random moment we'll share a little bit, but like past past relationships, right? The ones you broke up with. What did you learn about life or yourself from those things? Then how did you use those things to become who you are?
Okay. So,
Hey, fine.
yeah, yeah. So, I've learned a lot from past relationships to help me cultivate the person I am today and become the man I am. A big thing I've learned is knowing what to share, when to share, and how to share any part of yourself with your partner. Being vulnerable is not something anybody is really comfortable with, but being vulnerable at the wrong time and giving information to someone who ends up throwing the information back at you, that's a real painful part. So going through that, you end up learning from that experience. Um, yeah, I've learned how to trust and when to trust. Because not everybody is trustworthy, not everybody deserves trust. But at the same time, not all the time did I deserve trust or have trust in myself. So learning how to trust myself and be more trustworthy and just how to see those characteristics in other people. Learn that. Um, just how to be more, have more integrity, stand in the right all the time. Used to do a lot of fucked up shit, but through seeing how my actions affected others, and then mentally putting myself in their spot and seeing how it would affect me, saw how like yeah, doing wrong anytime is gonna cause wrong. So I kind of learned how to put myself in other people's position before I make mistakes or even make a decision. So I see how it would affect them because I know how I don't want things to affect me in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how to say no. I was raised to be a real helping person. So just being able to say, yeah, I'll help you out. Yeah, I can do this for you. Not so much as simping, but just being a helpful hand. You feel me? Like want to be there for your partner to a total extent, but sometimes that's not only hindering to your partner, but that also handicaps you. You know, that limits you from what you can be able to do for yourself because you're so committed to let me do this, let me do this, let me do this. So learning how to pull away at a certain point and letting my partner do what they got to do, and also just like I can help you when needed. I ain't gonna be the rush to offer and the rush to do everything for you. But when you need me, I can be there for you. Um, not the how can I put it? Learning what toxic traits I had, being more self-aware of them, and getting past those. I think that's a big thing. Um, 20s, early 30s, getting that shit out of the way so you be more prepared for a serious committed relationship. Because if you don't, you're destined to do some real fucked up shit, fuck up some hearts, or just end up in a fucked up situation that you don't want to be in if you don't get that shit out the way. Um, so I did. Uh, my past relationships were very tumultuous. I hope I said that word correctly. Um,
Sounds good
a
to
lot
me.
of ups and downs, make up the breakups. I used to be a real serious, what they call it, a serial monogamist. But in that, I was still stepping out. So learning what commitment was and what commitment should be through my trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? So I know that's helped me stay solid in my marriage because I know what I should be doing, what I should be looking for in a commitment. Um, being able to notice red flags in people a lot easier because goddamn, it was a lot of red flags. You pass by, pass up because you focus on one thing instead of another. But when you
Right.
look back, you be like, damn, I should have seen that. Oh, but I was looking down instead of looking up. My bad. So yeah,
Right.
life lesson, life lesson.
Man,
How about
yeah.
you? How about you, my main man?
Uh, I guess the biggest two would be first of all how to be more humble. Um, I feel like I walked a lot of my life in like an entitlement almost. Like I was raised to feel like I was the king. I was, you know what I'm saying, the first of a lot in my family. So like I got treated as such, and I was raised by mainly women. I had my papa send me, and then I had a dude named Raymond that was probably like the two biggest male influences on me. So my dad wanted. So like most of my life has just been like catered to growing up. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I might
Mm,
not like a lot financially, but I didn't have to like necessarily bear the brunt of that because I had such a strong support system of people who like made sure I didn't feel it. Like I had cable at 2 when cable was actually like an expensive thing. You had to pay monthly type shit. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So like I know I had like some advantages that other people didn't have, even though I had disadvantages that other people didn't have. So it's like I ain't never really. Yeah, I grew up feeling like I was the shit, and then there was a lot of shit that backed that up. Like I would not try stuff, and I would still be just as good as somebody who tried their ass off. So I'd be like, oh well, I must be the shit. Like oh, I just picked this up, and oh that motherfucker been doing that for the past 10 years, and I'm in the same spot he in. Well, I must be all right. I'm very regular looking, but I keep getting the same girls that these other niggas getting, so I must be all right. Like it was like a constant like everything I'm doing is going well, so why change anything? You feel me? But like
Mhm.
I think that was the biggest downfall of me because I got to a point where I had such a big head about everything. I wasn't willing to change anything. So in moments where I probably should have experienced growth, I didn't. You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
making it up now, but it's like, at an age, at a more advanced age. So now it's like, how much good am I gonna be able to make up for the times when I didn't want to grow up? How much growth can I into these last however many 30, 40, 50 years, however long God got for me, you know what I mean? But like for the rest of these years, how do I pack as much growth in as I can? Because there's a lot of times when I probably had moments where I could have, would have, and should have, but didn't. You know what I mean? So I think just being humble enough to like admit, like, all right, you ain't perfect. Yeah, you told yourself that, but that wasn't the reality. You just
Mhm.
have to have some blessings that went your way, and you instead of taking them as blessings, you took them as like, oh, this was supposed to happen. So I think humbling myself is one of the big lessons I've learned from my last relationship, and I say my last relationship because I really only had one long ass relationship as an adult. Everything else was like when I was a kid, so I really don't have a lot to compared to what you know what I'm saying, what I went through as a married person. You know what I mean? Like I don't have it's kind of was like this. And then, oh well, that's the rest of my adult life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's harder for me to like come up with like well, I had this before. Before I was just a whore. That's easy to, but that I don't know that taught me anything in the end of the relationship. I think maybe one of them maybe taught me like if you can work through some shit if it's the right person instead of just letting shit go and just being like aloof. Like I have that's one of my biggest flaws. I would say is like I can cut somebody off and it's like they never existed and I'd be completely fine. And that's great on one hand when you have to do it, but when you do it and you don't realize I ain't had to do that. I probably should have fought for that. That was a good relationship or a good person or a good influence or a good mentor or a good teacher or like all of these things that you shut off on some man, fuck that. I'm good. You know what I mean? I probably lost a lot of knowledge that I probably could have gained and a lot of experiences that I probably could have gained just off of being okay with saying, okay, well, that shit ain't go the way I wanted. Fuck it. And being okay with being the same. I think that was the biggest problem. I've always been okay with saying fuck it. And I probably need to get less fuck it so I can have a stronger connection. Yeah. Hello.
You?
Oh, I didn't nigga, what the fuck? You went to sleep.
No. Fucking service blinking in the fucking out. I heard one thing, didn't hear the next thing. Then I heard you say hello.
All right. Don't worry about it. The audience heard. Y'all heard me. Shit.
That's the important part. As long as the audience hears.
Y'all heard it. Yeah, y'all heard it. Right. At the end of the day, man. Yeah. Told y'all, I don't know what to expect when you get us two together. So I told y'all that.
You never know what you're gonna get when it's just us.
I don't think you never know what you're gonna get with celebrity. You there?
Damn right.
Okay. So celebrities, right? Should we let their real life determine whether or not we like choose to deal with their work? So like say you got artists and they have like some type of a scandal outside of art. Should we take consideration when we consider how good of an artist they are or whether we're gonna continue?
Me personally, I say hell no, because I still love Step in the Name of Love.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I still fuck with R. Kelly music. And his personal life is all fucked up.
Hey, man,
He pissing on the age girls and everything. I've been doing it for years. But
you know your booty.
you know, I believe I can fly, still get me motivated. So I'm sorry. I feel like whatever you do in your personal life, that's your personal life. Like whatever you do, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But the art you make, that's the artistic person. That's your character that creates that. So uh, that's what I'm that's what I'm getting into. The art, not the person. I can give two shits about who created it. Oh, okay. You can be blind, deaf, dumb, purple, blue. I don't care. Don't really care.
Long as they
But your music or your artwork, I'm gonna dig that. Now, let me correct that because I do draw a line. The how can I say it YouTube worthy? Um, Anybody condoning in that in the P word, no, I ain't getting down with none of they stuff because I would be contributing to that person financially. So no, nothing like that.
what? Okay, I think okay, I'm with you.
Bet
I
you
was late.
get it.
I was late to the party, but I had to walk myself through some steps. I was like,
There
oh,
you go. You too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
too. Mm-mm.
That ain't our kinfolk.
But like these days, like with people being so personally persecuted, and then their artwork being canceled or so called canceled in the past couple years, like I get it, I understand, but just because I understand don't mean I'm okay with it. You feel me? Like
Right. I get
you feel me?
some,
Like
but I
because
understand.
to me it's like people pick and choose who you feel me. Like it ain't on an even keel when people do that. People pick and choose who personal life they want to say something about and who they want to cancel based on personal life, but somebody else can have the same type of personal life and still be famous and somebody not bad at ad them. So, mm-mm.
No, I agree with that. You talking my language there. Yeah. What celebrities like? How do you think we end cancel culture? 'Cause I think it's something that's almost better than people that don't like what you stand for. So fuck it. Like, all right. So this is why I say this. We done canceled Candace Owens, but she be saying some shit that sometimes I be like, oh, I get it. I'm not saying I agree with her whole platform, but understand some of the points she's making on certain shit. Very specific things. Right? But like we like lose some of the dialogue when we cancel a person. We like almost like, all right, now a artist, a art person, right? They
Mm-hmm.
they probably need to but like somebody who just we just don't agree with their political stance, like I don't think we can cancel them because like we lose the whole dialogue that should be had because it's probably a misunderstanding between both sides if there's a problem politically.
Exactly.
Politically, a lot of times I think everybody kind of wants the same basic shit. It's just we disagree on how to get there, but we lose that conversation completely because we end up like just saying, "Well, fuck the whole other side." And yeah, I think if we kind of just give each other, all right, let me hear what you're saying so I can understand why you would even say that. Oh, all right, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. I mean,
Then I
I
can
see it as ignorant.
then we can address the actual root of what's the disconnect, as opposed to like always attacking the symptom. And I feel like that's the thing we do with a lot of shit in our culture. Is like we see the symptom of something, we attack that. We're like, what's actually causing it? Because if you don't never get to that, then you just gonna keep on like fighting some shit that forever. It's like the war on drugs. Like, what's the root of why everybody want to keep getting high? What is the problem that makes people want to say, I want to do something that makes me feel outside of my normal way of being? That's what prohibition, uh, the war on drugs, the Medellin cartel, like all of this shit is built on the same principles of people keep trying to get high. If there's no demand, there is no supply because that supply gonna run dry because don't nobody want it.
Wow.
So like what oh, he's a hot dog, a drunk. It's on my drunk ass thought. But it makes sense to me. Somebody heard me out there. Hey man.
Wow.
I appreciate it. um, but going from that, man, have you ever dealt with a woman that wasn't worth your time? Elaborate this up.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You must feel this must
Yes, I have.
like you got a testimony.
Yes, I have. In my years before my marriage, I've dealt with a gaggle of unsavory
Huh?
sewer monsters.
Sewer mom?
Um,
Oh my.
that when looking
You
back on it,
months.
was not even worth my time. Um, but with all things, once again, hindsight is 2020. You see things a lot clearer when you get older and have a better vision on what you should have done. But hey, I did it. But yeah, a lot of some one night stands, some relationships that shouldn't have been had. Yeah, total waste of my time. Like, um, because uh, um, I didn't grow from the relationship. You feel me? Like I feel in any interaction with another human being, you have to grow at somewhat, learn something from the human being, grow at something, have some type of growth from the interaction,
Grow your
and even you feel
word.
me? Only
Grow,
thing,
grow, 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 grow.
goddamn right, you know what I'm talking about. Damn it, shit, GROW, shit. But nothing was gained or attained from none of these relationships or interactions, but a nut. So waste of time when I could have been donating that time to being with someone or learning something to benefit myself that maybe help me now, educating myself on different things. But instead, I was just once again fucking with these unsavory sewer monsters. So and I'm not calling them sewer monsters because they were ugly because I've never I don't do the ugly chicks, or should I say unattractive to me chicks. But yeah, I said because of the behavior and just caliber of personality and caliber of person when I look back on the situation. So I feel like I did better for myself.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a reflection on yourself at the end of the day too, because the people you deal with at the end of the day have to be somewhat a reflection of yourself because you are choosing to deal with that person on some type of level. So it forces you to look at yourself and see like, damn, what fuck I keep dealing with these people. So it causes growth at the end of the day. At the overall, it causes growth when you choose to be aware. But in the situation, nothing's gained. So waste of time for me.
All right, so I'm gonna say my answer gonna stay on PC until I explain. I'm gonna say that. Uh, so I've never dealt with a woman that I felt like wasted my time, but I have dealt with a woman that I wish I had to spend that time. If that makes sense. Like I feel like uh, every woman that I dealt with, right,
Mm,
added to who I am today. Whether it was them taking something that'll cause me to learn more about myself, or them adding something that will cause me to learn more about myself. At some point, every single woman I've ever dealt with, whether for a night, for a minute, for 5, 10 minutes, for an hour, they did something to me that made me more of the person that I am today. So I can't be proud of who I am today and be ashamed of the people that helped to kind of play a role in me getting it. Whether they was a negative influence that like caused me to see like I don't want that, or whether they was a good influence that was like, oh, that was good. I would like that for that. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
yeah, I don't see them as a waste of time, but I do see like, man, why did I fuck? And I feel like those are two separate things. Like I don't feel like it was a waste of time because it taught me something, but damn, why I had to be with you? Maybe I could have learned something with somebody else, and they would have, taught me the same lesson, but in a way where I'm still with them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, yeah. So I feel like I got more of those situations than anything. Like I don't really feel like, oh, I'm fucked. Man, fuck you. You took this time from me. No,
Hmm.
no, I don't feel like that. I feel like I probably could have picked a better person, but I still got the lesson I was supposed to learn. So you all right. And I think that's how I feel like I feel about everybody. Like you all right. There's some more arguments, but at the end of the day, like, you cool. I ain't got you did whatever you did, and I did whatever I did, and
Fuck all that.
Hey man, hey, that's all I got for you, man. Like I really feel like that, like because like I feel like again, like everybody that taught me something. Like there's girls that I'd be like, fuck with you because you fucked me over, right? You probably taught me something on how to like now be more guarded to that thing or understand that thing better or not deal with that thing. So now, if I had not dealt with it with you, I was gonna deal with it. You just happen to be the vessel for that lesson, and then like I move on.
Oh yeah, I feel you on those situations. Oh yeah, you gotta learn something from the bad situations. If not, you're doomed to repeat the same bad situation with different people
Exactly.
because you never pick up on the red flags of the bad situation. So you gotta learn from those. But I'm talking about them, them, them party interactions on the dance floor and all that shit.
Oh God, bless me. I ain't never take them serious.
Yeah.
I knew what was up with that. You just,
Uh,
I see what you do. You just want these.
shit. But in the same breath, I'm sure it's probably somebody I've dealt with in the past that felt like at the end of the day they probably wasted their time with me. But hey,
If you feel like my time with you was wasted, then fuck you too. Then.
exactly.
I don't know what to say. I was good.
I can give two shits what the fuck you think about your time.
I
Fuck
got,
you and your time.
but
Shit.
you won't saying that when you was with me. So this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Exactly. And I could say this proudly. It's not one person that I was with that can say, or I can approach my wife and say, he won't a good man. You feel me? I may did some fucked up shit, but I'm still a good man. I feel good people do fucked up shit.
No, I got one that can say a lot of shit, but I can say a lot of shit for her too. But still, it's a lot of shit. It's the shit you get from the tusk of elephant.
Shit.
You with me real quick?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. So it was rough.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of back and forth roughness. I ain't gonna lie. I got
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure would.
learned some lessons that helped me and hurt me. You know what I mean? But I learned them.
Okay. Offshoot question.
Ah,
Which lessons do you think had the most effective or was for most effective on you? The ones that hurt you or the ones that helped you?
the one that hurt me, absolutely. Like as a human, I'm gonna remember pain more than I'm gonna remember. Like I'm gonna remember putting my hand on that hot ass stove more than I'm gonna remember never putting my finger in the socket. I might
Mm-hmm.
chance that involved a finger in the socket, but the one when I put my hand in that stove and that shit burnt the fuck out of me. Oh, nigga, I know not to do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the ones that hurt me probably created the most lasting lessons because they taught me the most humble, like the most humility. Like they dropped me a pin, which allowed me to see myself for who I really am as opposed to who I project myself up to be. If that makes sense. So
Oh
it
yeah.
more real and be like, okay, I now better understand. Like, all right, this is what the people outside of me are seeing. Let me chill on. Let me figure this part out. Let me stop running from this. Like, let me fix these things as opposed to like, let me keep doing them and people outside of me keep seeing the same thing. Because obviously, if that's what's happening, then that's what's happening. All right, let me get my shit together. You know what I mean? But it would only if I'm humble enough to receive that, because otherwise I'm too cocky and I'm like, oh no, it ain't me, it's them. It's everybody else. But the ones that hurt, them just make you like, oh, it might be a little bit of me. Damn, oh, me. My bad. You know what I mean?
And the ones that hurt make you take total inventory of the whole situation from both
Yeah,
angles, get
it,
different perspectives of shit, and it hurt because
it,
when you're forced to step back and look, you finally are pushed back to see the whole picture. So
yeah. Like, oh,
the ones that hurt you
huh.
got a lot more insight, a lot more insight. Um, damn right, the ones that hurt were. Mm, 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 mm. But the ones that help too, goddamn it, shit. The ones that help are more beneficial. The information and the lessons you get from them may not be as what's the word I'm looking for? Permanently etched in your brain,
Right.
but in the long run, I feel like they help you. They what's the word? They help you more than they hinder you. And I feel like the ones that hurt you hinder you, gonna hinder you at some point because you're gonna be guarded to a certain extent when shit hurts you. You feel me?
I do feel
I
you.
may not be saying that correctly because I'm a little inebriated.
It's all right.
Well, I'm a lot inebriated. I ain't gonna bullshit nobody out there. Fuck it. But by now, if you've been listening, you already know what time it is. Okay? I'm four, 5, 6 sheets in the wind.
It's all right. All the, but yeah, man. Like I feel like no, you gotta be the fucked up person when you're young, right? That like causes the pain that makes you then hurt. Because if you never feel hurt, then you never really know how to like make the good happen. Because you keep thinking that what you're doing is the only way to do stuff, but you apply that to a bunch of different women, and each woman is different. Like you can't do for Sally what you did for Samantha, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Like so, you gotta kind of like if you don't go through them pains that make you be like, all right, I gotta figure out something new. You never know how to tailor shit to the next person. You always keep doing the same shit, fucking up.
Important to be versatile.
Especially if you're a man that like you kind of are used to getting women. So it's like, and I don't want to say that like 'cause that shit sound conceited, right? But I'm not being that way because obviously I ain't been the greatest person, or I'll be still married and a whole lot of other shit. Like, but what I'm saying is you you got to be the type of dude that get women. Otherwise, these lessons might miss you because you don't even, you know, it's a whole different path. But I'm talking about people who like you get women, but I keep getting women, and then the women that all right, I'm down for, they go away for whatever reason or whatever. But like, you got to start thinking about like, all right, what am I doing? Yeah, I get like I'm getting quantity, but quality I'm losing out on. But I'm,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And even if that's like, all right, you married for 10 years, so during them 10 years, you're not getting quantity, but you're still getting, but you're applying the mentality you had when it was that to your interaction. So it's not making sense. It's like, well, this person trying to do this, and you on a completely different page, you know, or you
Mm-hmm.
are doing the right things, but it's like you don't even really know how to receive the right love because you're so used to just, well, all right, this motherfucker, we going. So I like, yeah,
Being overly guarded.
I know I just tangented, and I don't know where I tangented from, but somebody need to hear
Wow.
that. My bad. Man, stop doing that. Wow.
Gonna
Well,
uh, gonna make somebody come out here with a tambourine and start hitting you. And might gonna get the spirit and start running down the aisle anyway.
ah! Not speaking. My bad, y'all. My bad for your headphones and shit. My bad. That was
Ah, yeah.
out of bounds for that. Um,
Oh.
topic, man. We're gonna get to the last topic. Still in the right. Say you saw a friend significant other out with a person of the same sex or different sex involved in some lewd act. Would you say something to your friend? Would you consider the loyal friend not to speak up? What's your thoughts on it?
Um, the popular opinion on that shit is to keep your mouth closed because you don't want the friend to turn on you and shit like that. But I'm a loyal motherfucker. Like my friend from like I only got a handful of friends, and we've been through thick and thin. Motherfucker gonna get mad at me. You can get the fuck over that shit anyway. But I need to tell you this information because I don't know if you know it or not, but I'm gonna let you know. If you know it, hey, it is what it is. You ain't gotta let me know it. Just say, okay, thank you for the information, keep moving. But if you don't know it, still, I gave you a piece of information that may help you out. May save you some heartache and some heartbreak and some money. Just want to help a friend and be there for your friend. Because when I say I'm a loyal friend, I'm a ride for mine. You feel me? Like my friends are 15 plus years.
20 plus.
Yeah, you feel me? Damn near 30.
We started
So
we started before 2004. So everything after that is 20 years.
you feel me? So hey,
2004 was like we was already kicking.
I tell you like this. It ain't there aren't many loyal people out there that are going to be loyal to a T, where even if their loyalty means them hurting you with the truth, they're still going to give it to you. I'm that type of loyal. If I
I,
see some shit that I feel that my friend needs to know, it's my duty as a friend to let you know. If you
yeah,
get mad, oh well, we friends. You gonna get over it. We
I,
cool. We partners. We homies. We gonna get over. We gonna get over that shit. Teeth and tongue fall out. Like my grandma told me a long time ago. Between loved ones and friends, teeth and tongue fall out. But you get over that shit. For those
yeah,
who don't know, that means you gonna have arguments with those you love. But those are loved ones. You get over that shit. It's just an argument. It's words. Get over that shit. But if I don't say shit, if I see some shit, I don't give a fuck. If I see your girl messing with a dude, or I see your girl messing with a girl, I'm gonna say, hey man, I don't know if you know, but I seen your girl licking up on some girls. You can be like, oh yeah, I know. That's a little thing we go. Oh, cool. Dang, I'm gonna stop you right there before you can say shit else. That's your business. I don't need to know. I'm just gonna let you know that's out in public. You feel me?
I'm about to have it. Oh, it's
You feel
about
me?
it.
I don't know people personal lives. I don't know what people get down on, and I'm not that type of friend to get in your personal life. So I ain't gonna ask certain questions. But if I see some shit, it's my duty to say some shit.
I know.
I ain't gonna approach your partner. I ain't gonna approach the person like, hey, what's going on with you? That ain't my position. You feel me? Unless unless my homie like, hey, you see her do, hey, then I'm out. No, not even then. I ain't gonna say shit to you because that's not my place.
Told your ass to get your
But say something to my people. Yeah, I'm gonna say something. Let's just make you aware of the situation. Because I wouldn't feel right, and I would, and in the reverse, I would want my friend to say something to me. You feel me? So that's what I do. What I would want people to do for me, I try to do for them.
but baby, wait my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Isaac had the funniest goddamn songs out, man. That nigga said, but baby, wait my ass. Hit the street, your ass is grass. Ooh, that don't I know you from somewhere a long time ago.
No, no, I
I don't
don't think so. Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Up. He told him to shut up.
Can't you see two men are talking?
I thought I told your ass.
Told your ass to get to walking.
That shit is funny, man. I don't know what they got to do with nothing, but I had to add that to the
I
conversation.
do that shit on me too. Just
That
go
was
off on a tangent with different
no
shit.
I apologize.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
baby, wait my ass. To tell somebody, wait my ass.
They don't make music like that no more.
It is hilarious.
Good Kelly.
Shut up. Don't you see two men talking? Thought I told your ass to get to walking. God damn.
Mm,
Blooded nigga walking. God damn.
doom, doom, doom.
But yeah, I think on the subject of telling you,
As I get closer,
see somebody that ain't part of the top five. Is,
step away.
you know she doing
All I hear.
she out there getting nasty. And this who she with. And this why I saw him.
You're contagious, touch me, baby. Wow. My bad, you started that shit. Told you I was 6 years in the wind.
I heard what I said. You heard what he said. You heard what he said. I guess it got to that point, y'all. I don't got no black business but us. So support us. You see the ways you can support us at the bottom. If you enjoyed this conversation between friends, then, do that. You want to buy some? You want to get some merch?
You can go to artreclothing.com. ARTRE clothing.com. Yeah.
Yeah, then. All right.
Yeah. Short
Like
to the point, man. Short to the point.
everything social media is at the partner. If you see us on Facebook, though, you gotta go Tiz Face at all the partners. But either way, we the partners. You type that shit in your search bar, you'll pull up somewhere. And yeah,
We're
man.
Googleable.
We Googleable. We Google.
Oh, yep. That's it.
Yeah. And we about this thing, man. As always, I've been 1/3 of this boy. And I've been a long week.
Yeah. Face in the place with no haste. But we do thank y'all for joining us. Could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with us. Continue joining the conversation each week, man.
What he said, bitch. Yeah. Do all that. Make sure you pull up. Have a conversation with us, nigga. Cause we up in here. We see y'all next week.
Peace it out.